Hey, my beautiful friends. I hope everybody is doing well today and everything. I wanted to come on here and do a little update video, chat with me video with you guys. I just wanted to let you guys know how things are going. Do you guys like my new headphones? They're kitty themed and I love them. My mentor got them for me and everything. And I just wanted to come on here and do a little chat with me video before I get ready for bed and stuff. Today's been a good day. Also, new thing happened in here. I don't know if you guys can tell. I have a tent now for my bed, which I love it. It's absolutely perfect. And I am just chilling out in my tent. I have my iPad right here and I'm listening to stuff. I have little Mr. Godzilla here and everything. I also have sleeping Godzilla here, Sleepy here. I love him so much. And I got my little Tanger. So everything's all good and everything. And I'm just having some time where I'm just relaxing and enjoying my time. I have ocean sounds going on the TV, and I am just hanging out in my little nook, my little cocoon, which I absolutely adore. And yeah, today has been a very good day. Thank you guys so much for all of the views in yesterday's video. That meant so much to me. And everything. I'm also wearing Psyduck again. Today I ended up going to see my social worker, and that was a really good appointment. We talked a lot about stuff. We talked about all of my health issues that I have going on, like my gastric issues. We talked a lot about trauma. We talked a lot about my medical team. We talked a lot about like coping skills. We talked about meditation. We talked about a lot. There was a lot that went into today's appointment, and she said that I'm doing very well and that she is very, very proud of me for how well I am doing and how I am handling everything. I also showed her the shusher that I use and stuff, and I told her how incredibly helpful it has been to have, and she was very happy to hear that, very happy to hear that I am using my coping tools and everything. And yeah, we've just talked a lot about stuff. We talked about an emergency plan for when I have reactions, allergic reactions. We actually called the police department, the non-emergency number, and we set up a plan with them on how to handle things to make sure that I don't have another reaction where I have to go through it alone and everything. So now we have an emergency plan for that, which is really, really nice. Yeah, outside of that, we really didn't do much else today. We kind of just hung out around the house. I put this tent together and everything, and I've kind of just been hanging out in this tent ever since I put it together, watching videos and just relaxing, enjoying my time and everything like that. So yeah, that's kind of been what we've been doing today. Tomorrow, hubby has to go into work tomorrow, and I don't exactly know what I'm going to go do tomorrow. I know that I have to go to the store because I have to go pick up distilled water for my husband for his CPAP, BiPAP machine, whatever it's called, and everything. But outside of that, I don't really have anything else going on, I don't think. So it's going to be a pretty chill day at home. But yeah, I am doing all right tonight. I'm glad that I have somebody on my medical team who can help me coordinate the care between everything and help me with everything. And actually, I'm gonna see and stuff about my insurance, because apparently with my insurance I should be able to get a case manager because I am more complex. I have a complex medical history. So, and she actually, my social worker actually forwarded a message to my doctor about making sure that I get the food stuff figured out as soon as possible, because she was very concerned about how little I'm eating, and my nutritional needs and stuff like that. So that's something that we're going to be discussing, and that's something that we're going to be going through. So anyway, yeah, I am going through trying to heal, trying to do things and stuff, trying to deal with my medical situation and everything. It's just, it feels good to have somebody who's on my side and who is like super supportive of the ways that I cope and the ways that I deal with things, and who doesn't make me feel bad for where I'm at, and who doesn't make me feel bad for my needs, because I spent a lot of my life basically feeling guilty for my needs, because for a long time I was told that my needs were wrong, or that my needs were too much for people, or that I should have not needed the support. But I'm learning that it's okay to need the supports. I'm learning that it's okay to struggle and to have things going on, and that my medical stuff, a lot of it is not, the medical stuff is not my fault and stuff. The social worker believes that a part of my medical stuff is due to trauma, that she explained how trauma can affect physical health, and how when you spent your childhood and the development years of your life, when you've spent them in a survival mode, then that can affect your body, and it can mess a lot of things up. And she believes that that's probably what happened, is the trauma and the way that my body developed and the changes to my brain because of the trauma probably caused a lot of the health stuff that I'm currently going through, and the stuff that I've been dealing with, and everything. And she actually even said that in the brain scan that I had done a while back, it actually showed there are permanent changes to my brain, and that there has probably been some level of damage that was done because of the trauma and stuff during those early years of my life, which I kind of had already known about. It wasn't something new that I hadn't already known about, but the amount of work that I have to do because of it is a lot. The amount of work that I have to put into kind of be stable is a lot, and everything, especially since this is something that I don't often talk about, but I have a certain level of needs that will probably continue the rest of my life, and I probably will have trauma-based, I will still have trauma-based things that happen as a result of the trauma probably for the rest of my life. There are some things that will get better, there are some things that will get easier, but then there are other things that there's no way to reverse some of the stuff that happened, or some of the things that I'm dealing with. So that was kind of hard to hear, but at the same time it was good, because that means I know what I'm dealing with now. I know how to move forward with it, how to deal with it, and that's important. And another thing that we talked about was how I have this tendency to not give myself the same compassion and the same empathy that, for example, I give others. She said that I'm really hard on myself in ways that I probably don't need to be. and that I shouldn't blame myself for the issues and stuff, and that I shouldn't make myself feel bad for having all of that. So we talked about ways to remind myself that I'm doing the best that I can, remind myself of the like progress that I have made, because I have made a lot of progress. I've done a lot. So yay. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at, is lots of progress, lots of things that still need to be figured out, that still need to be dealt with, and we're moving in the right direction. We're going to get me with the things that I need, the support that I need. So yay, positivity all around for the most part. As positive as something like this can be. But I'm just happy that I have that support. I'm happy that I have somebody on my side to help coordinate care and help coordinate all of that and make sure that all my doctors are working together to the best, to do what's the best for me, which it's awesome. But anyway, and I know in yesterday's video I forgot to do my motto that we do at the end of all of my videos. I was so tired and like just wanted to put the video out so I could go to bed. But as always, remember, if you're going through it, you'll get through it, and remember who you are. And I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Let me guys know if you guys enjoy having like a sensory tent like this. I have little things that I have around my sensory tent that help me. So I have like my blankets. I have up here, I put my little owl friend up here that plays Brahms lullaby music, and everything. So I am very happy with how things are right now. So anyway, I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.